I finally found a job as a beautician in a prestigious parlor chape established by a woman called Madame Bonbon. She's apparently famous for her bonbon hairstyle. I walk into the store and marvel at the famous landmark. What I did not expect to see, however, was someone... Now I know why the beauty farm looks like this, so they didn't have to make two backgrounds.
Right.
I knew very intimately a long-legged beauty admiring herself in the mirror, smacking her lips just after applying lipstick, running her hands along her curves, perking up her blouse to showcase her large chest of gold. Although it made a strange shape on account of the fact that it was a box in her shirt. I would recognize that round rear end anywhere. No one had a better backside in all of Triberg.
No dice, no life! Is that you?
And why is she still dressed so skimpily? I tense up, ruin the day I would ever meet this woman again.
I don't know why we worked at fucking beauty.
The specific one that she told us she was going to work at. But she has a smile on her face.
It really is you!
She runs up to me and I am speechless. Her smile melts away as if she never meant to smile at all, but it's too late because I saw it.
Why are you here?
I'm the new beautician.
I'm sorry. I just must be losing my hearing because I swear you just said you are the new beautician.
That's right, and you better get used to it, Reed. She just stands there for a moment in the silence and looks at me. The boss walks by and greets me, telling Reed to show me the ropes. Reluctantly, Reed does show me around the chape and tells me how the business works. She's to be my mentor for the next several weeks. At some point, a young nobleman walks in through the doors asking for a haircut.
Watch and learn.
She pushes me away, fixes her hair, and struts towards the man.
Just this way, sir.
She takes his hands and leads him into a chair playfully. Is she trying to charm this man? Because it won't work. I know this noble, and he, prefers man. Did Reed really not... Well, gay representation, how nice.
We're pursuing a lesbian route.
Wow, gay representation, how nice.
Your hair is already so handsome. How can I please you today?
She runs...
Quick, like a game show host.
She runs her fingers through his hair and caresses his face. Oh boy, she really doesn't know. This is going to be hilarious, watching her try to woo an unwooable man. She continues the haircut, and it turns out just as awkward as it started. The man leaves her with no tip and a stern look. She's dumbfounded. I laugh at her. Her eyes flash at me, cutting me off abruptly.
I am not here for your amusement!
Just keep telling me things. We can make this an improv game.
Yeah.
Please, I'll laugh at whatever I want. And it's honestly funny that you have no idea. Her mouth twitches.
What do you mean?
That man doesn't like women.
He?
Your magic charm wasn't ever going to work on him. So it was funny to see you try.
Quick, like the Uchiha Shadow Girls.
Reed just stands there in silence. After a long pause, she laughs. It shocks my senses to see her laughing and smiling, and not in a cruel way, just like how she looked when I first saw her today. She's undeniably a beautiful woman, but she's even more attractive when she smiles.
You're right. It's actually quite funny. Looks like I have to show you how it's done on the next customer.
She gestures towards the next gentleman walking through the door, a fiery determination in her eyes. You don't have to show me anything. I know you're really good at attracting men. You don't have to prove yourself to me. I see Reed relax a bit in her posture, but she gives me a disgusted look.
I'm not proving myself to you. I'm simply trying to get ahead in life. I'll be out of this shop in no time.
I sigh. So she still thinks flirting will get her everywhere. I don't have time for this right now. I need to do good at my own job. Maybe once I'm famous, she can see how my methods are better.
Once I'm famous?
Once I'm famous. What? Is that even a specific voice?
You just gotta do it. That's
Okay, oh, right, improv. I can't ask, Another day in the beauty shop, eh? Today, an older woman walks through the door, and I have to go greet her. Make this like a morning zoo show, so put in some sound effects. But Reed intercepts me.
Boom, boom, boom.
And tells me that she'll take care of her. Why? Your charm isn't gonna work on her either. She's a woman!
And your point is? Oh, it's not on. Yeah, it is. Fuck.
I guess it's just broken.
Nice.
This game ruins everything.
Including my Monotron.
Yeah. It's probably, batteries, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We'll have to continue to do it with our mouths.
Yep.
And your point is? I still need to do the accent, though.
Yeah.
And your point is? I've worked with my share of women.
Ooh.
And they've always been satisfied. Okay, now, like you're in a radio car commercial. So like, cars, cars, cars!
I gulp, looking into her eyes. She's just as good at seducing women as the Mazda 5000. The image of me in that chair and her caressing my face flashes in my mind, and I shake my head to get rid of the thought.
That doesn't matter! I know this woman is a friend. That's why I want her.
Still numb from what I just learned, she easily walks past me and takes the woman as her client. Wow.
It's Tim's mom.
It's Tim's mom.
Oh! Reed! My, how you have grown. Yes, madame!
Just the same voice.
I'm giving up on mine. What can I do for you today? Boom, boom, boom! Instead of a haircut, I think I should get my hair dyed today. I think I found a few gray hairs. Dreadful! Yes, madame! Right away!
I blink, watching Reed handle the woman professionally. She's really good at what she does, but she keeps putting her body out there like that's the only reason she's where she's at. I've applied here to work myself. I've applied to work here myself. I know how hard it is to get this job.
Oh, so we're doing that now?
Yeah. I keep to myself as Reed dyes the woman's hair, lathering her hair with dye and chatting to her as it sits. But a loud shriek cracks through the parlor, catching my full attention. I spin around and see the old woman with green hair.
Green? Why is my hair green? I asked for brown.
Reed looks horrified, and it's clear she just made a mistake. She hadn't meant to play a cruel trick. She's just really bad at her job. I laugh as loud as I can. Aha! She's as green as a head of lettuce.
How could this happen to me?
How could this happen to me? I'm
Reed. I do not know.
She looks over at me.
It was no dice, no life, she prepared the die.
Is this still a specific song?
No,
Just,
not
okay.
anymore, it's just singing.
Wait, what?
I should have known you were too amateur to handle something as basic as I.
She's blaming me for her mistake. She's not gonna drag me down so easily. Because green looks so much better on you. Da-doo, doo-doo-doo. I move to the woman and begin to sell the color to her. Isn't it a lovely shade of green, like the color of dew on the grass in a meadow of flowers? Whoa, on a meadow of flowers.
It's like, no, it still has to be like, like a 2007 emo band.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so.
I try to keep from throwing up my own words. I turn to her to face the mirror. And to think you will be the only one of your friends with this marvelous shade. You will be the talk of the town. And look, it matches your lovely eyes. She closes her mouth and smiles.
Well, look at that, it does. How beautiful.
It worked. The woman appears to be so pleased with her new ugly colored hair that she gives me a fat tip. Okay. Please. Sorry.
me.
Yeah, it's you.
Please dye my hair next time too.
She winks and leaves. I look smugly over at Reed. Looks like my silver tongue is no match for your bum shaking. Your charm only works in half the population, mind you. Reed almost looks embarrassed. Well, good.
Even though I did the wrong thing, in the end everything was okay.
You really shouldn't have blamed me, though. She turns away, ignoring me. But she doesn't leave.
You're really bad up to that. Like, you're really good up until a last part.
Yeah. Why isn't she leaving? It's just...
Do you want me to do this?
No, I just can't think of any more early 2000 songs.
Oh, I wasn't doing it. No, I was just doing it to, like, in the theme of that.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
trying to think of real ones.
No,
But then I could
no.
only think of All Star by Smash. I thought we had to do real songs.
No, I was just doing it in, like, the
Oh,
theme. That's why I was like,
okay.
like, so, like, kind of not really great vocals, and then also, like,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That see, that's why the ends
That's a
were
lot-
so
yeah,
bad,
okay,
because I
that
was
makes
trying to
sense.
make it fit in a real song.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. The boss walks in and tells up to close up the shop, since it's time to go home. Reed still stands silently, even though she hates closing the shop, She doesn't look arrogant at all. There isn't a malicious muscle in her face. The way the moonlight is hitting her just now, she can be very attractive sometimes. I now believe every word about her success with seducing women.
That one's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with that one.
Okay, should we
specifically.
do different musical styles?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's a really great musical style to
Yeah,
imitate,
it is,
though,
just
'cause we
'cause
don't have
it's
to have any.
Only
Blink 182.
Only shooting stars break,
Break
the
the
mold.
Actual songs, but
Right.
they sound like Britney circa 2001.
Okay. I'm working with Reed in the beauty shop when a short, fat man walks in. He looks rich, but wow, he is extremely ugly. I don't even think there's anything I can do as a beautician to help him.
Hello, how may I help you?
Greetings, I am looking for a dancer with the private party for my fellow merchants this weekend. He's looking for a dancer, not a stylist.
Oh. I mean, I can go ahead and do this.
If you want, if you're really inspired.
Okay. I've heard very good things about two of your beauticians. I believe that their names are Reed and No Dice, No Life.
No dice, no life.
My two best stylists, I couldn't possibly spare them. Oh wait, no. Okay, now Christina Aguilera. So it's like, oh, of course, I'd be willing to compensate you for your love. It's a business well that preoccupied.
How boss looks over at us and waves for us to come over. Immediately, Reed and I walk over and present ourselves to the plum merchant. He does not disguise his eyes as they leer out at our curves.
Nice.
Thanks. That one's hard.
That is. Okay, maybe,
That one's hard because she does things.
yeah, 'cause she's like, underneath the city light, like, it's like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Sing it like you're a Rue girl.
So, like, don't.
Yeah.
Don't sing it. I blush, completely embarrassed that he is judging us based on our appearance and not our dancing skill. Could Reed have been right all along? And then, like, just auto-tune that in post.
Beep, 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 beep.
I look over at Reed, and she's posing seductively. Really, she's going to work her charm already. You are both very beautiful. I cannot judge who to hire from this alone. I'd like to see you both dance. I'd like to see you both dance.
I'd like to see you both dance. I'd like to see you both dance. I'd like to see you both dance. Boo, 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 boo. I'd like to see you both dance.
Read and I mean eyes, so looks are not everything. It really will come down to who is the best dancer. I'd like to see you both dance.
Very well then,
I'd like to see you both dance.
I hope you enjoy the show.
Boo. We clear the room for her as she takes the center. She takes out her finger cymbals and begins slow melodic movements. She clangs out the cymbals in an alluring manner, making her own music. Key change, boo, 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 boo. Even though I have not seen her dance a day after the school competition, Rita's still a perfect dancer. She moves with the accuracy of an arrow, but smooth as water. She's like a ribbon whipping in the wind, and a lioness on the hunt. 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 Like we're Nicki Minaj, but I know I can't do that, but I will try.
Let's try.
I am entranced by her every movement, and I feel every bit of excitement as she said her... No, I just can't read.
I'm enticed by her every movement, and I feel... Nope.
You just can't do it.
Can't do it. I can't do it with this.
Yeah, it's not even...
It doesn't even
It's
have a scheme.
It's like you can't make it, like, rhythmically complex because it's just words.
It's just words.
She probably could.
Yeah, because she's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, she's so great. We're not. Okay, so it kind of has to be something that's not good for us to be able to do it.
Yeah. Want to go back to 2007 Rock Band? Because that's really the easiest one.
I don't know, Rue Girl was pretty easy.
It was too.
It just makes itself like a Linus on the hunt.
A Linus on the hunt.
A Linus on... Okay, I am entranced by her every movement, and I feel every bit of excitement that she's saying her costume would invoke. The first day I met her, color fills my cheeks, noticing just how look at her outfit has always been.
That's a perfect way to end that.
Just... Oh, that's
It's still you.
Yeah, okay, she finishes, and the merchant claps. I hear a shake from my coma to applaud her as well.
Can you do better than that?
I smirk, it would be very hard, but I wasn't going down without a fight.
We have to cut that out.
Do we?
I guess not.
I guess not. Well, now we do. Now that you said we have to cut it out. Because now it's weird.
Now it's weird.
Right,
because
so...
every time, we're like, oh, we have to cut that out. I do, as you know. As you know. Every single time we're like, oh, I gotta cut that out now. I don't. I cut it out. Like,
yep. I've never... Yeah. I started dancing the only way I knew how. Fast, vicious, simply wild. I need a beat.
Oh.
Fast, vicious, simply wild. I had been complimented on my unique style at the school many times, and I wanted to show this guy that I was an animal. I was an animal. I was an animal. I undulated and swiveled, rolling my hips around and around, lifting my arms towards the sky. I slid across the floor in a circle and performed my final of bending over backwards. Bending over backwards. When I bent over, searching for the merchant's eyes, instead I find reeds. Instead I find reeds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, my hand was getting sweaty. I'm doing
I'm doing that sick beat.
I'm doing that sick beat.
Quarter notes. That sick beat.
Yeah.
That's like the sick beat in Shake It Off. When Taylor's like, this sick beat. And then it's like, is it?
Is it?
It is sicker than that, but like...
Yeah. Get down to this
sick beat.
Let's
Let's do it like we're doing the spoken word section of Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Her look freezes me in my position. She looks astonished. But why? She was my teacher and she taught me. I lose my balance and I fall right onto the floor. They gasp and Reed runs up to me.
Are you alright?
I'm dizzy for a moment, but I don't think just from falling. I blink and look at her. Of course I am. That was part of the act. I couldn't believe she sounded so concerned. I didn't think it possible. But, oh, I fell over during my performance. Now, I really looked like the worst dancer ever, but Reed's expression just then.
I would like to have Reed as a dancer for my party. Do you accept? I do.
The merchant and our boss leave, but we are both still on the floor. You are tricky, Reed.
Yes, but why do you say so?
You know why.
No, darling, tell me.
You used your wiles on me while I was dancing. Of course I was going to be distracted and mess up.
My wiles? Truly, I did not do anything of the sort.
Now what?
We've changed it like 8 times.
Yeah, it's just, it gets boring so quickly, this game.
Yeah.
You need to keep things fresh, shake things up.
You gotta shake it up. Shake it up.
Shake it up.
My favorite thing to do when I sing that song is, like, not to actually sing the real words. So it'd just be like, so the haters wanna play Beyblade, Beyblade, and the haters wanna play Beyblade, Beyblade, baby. I'm just gonna play Beyblade, Beyblade. Let it rip, let it rip.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that from now on.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Maybe it'll spread. Maybe it'll become a meme.
Yeah, I hope so. Like an 80s song.
Okay, I'm going to do it specifically like the 80s song, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
too! Okay.
Or like, is it me you're looking for?
Just... we know the kind.
Yeah.
The same look from before appears on her face, one of extreme interest and pleasure. I feel my heart begin to race. You are a truly wicked woman. If I feel her grow closer to me, her beauty almost palpable, my body tenses as her eyes almost close, and then suddenly she pulls away. She stands up and away from me. What just almost happened?
If I do well at this merchant's performance, I won't need to return to this beauty shopping.
What?
I have goals, no dice, no life. This beauty parlor is not the end of me. I can do better.
My heart twangs at how hurtful that sounded, even though she wasn't talking about me. She nearly runs out of the shop, without another word. I never thought I would see another demon in such a way. Elves were more my thing, but Reed had something so intoxicating about her, and it wasn't just in her dances. Beautiful.
Yep, beautiful.
Beautiful. We're so entertaining.
Yeah, I think anybody watching this is just gonna be like, damn, I was entertained. Damn, Skippy, Skippy-Doo, Skippity-Dee, that was great for me.
Great. Okay, what should we... We exhausted too many bad musical styles too quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We could just do, like... See, the thing is that we do shitty accents and voices already.
Right.
So it's, like, not special.
Yeah.
We could do shitty accents that we don't normally do.
Okay.
Give me one.
Russian.
It's been too long since I've seen her read. She left the beauty shop so abruptly, I didn't even know how she was leaving for good. But she never came back. She can never be around me, it seems. I don't know if Russians roll their R's, but I'm doing it.
They do.
Great.
But not like that.
Great.
Yeah.
I did learn that she is now working at a local cabaret as the lead dancer. I imagine she's doing very well for herself, since that job basically requires you to flirt with the customers for tips. I sigh, ignoring the pit in my stomach. I'm not jealous. I must be too happy for her. Before I know it, I am standing outside of her cabaret. Did my feet take me here? I didn't mean to come. Well, since I'm here, it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Go inside, obviously. This looks like my kind of place. I strut into the cabaret and I immediately drink in the smoky atmosphere, the roaring crowd, and the dirty interior. Yes, definitely my type of place. Now I'm doing New Zealand, sort of. Hi, I'm Brett and Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords. That's yes. No, yes. A round of
okay,
applause.
You'll do New Zealand and I'll do
okay, yeah.
Russian.
A round of applause catches my attention, and I hear the announcer introduce the sexiest belly dancer in the whole of New Zealand. The fourth most popular belly dancer in the whole of New Zealand. He is most definitely talking about... I push my way through everyone so that I'm the very, very front.
The music stops.
The music stops. I kick a guy out of his chair so that I have the best seat in the house. Yes. The curtains part, and sure enough, Reed is posed seductively, waiting for her music to start. I don't know what it sounds
You
like.
keep on slipping into
Other
Scottish.
things, and I don't know what it sounds like, but that's good. When she starts dancing, I quickly realize that she looks indifferent. She looks different. Normally, she has a stern look of determination, so the crowd throws money at her and doesn't even bat an eye at them. She couldn't look more bored, basically. Let's see, what are some New Zealand words? Yes. Camera phone.
You did really good at the word sexiest.
The sexiest. That's because that's the one part that I understand, is that becomes e.
Yeah.
That's the... Okay.
There's not enough sounds.
Yeah. But her dancing is as good as ever. And I desperately want to enjoy the show, but I'm very distracted by how lost she seems. Maybe I can give her
motivation. No. I'm trying to help the best way I can.
Maybe I can give her a motivation boost. Just all vowels become just... I stand up and cheer for her as loudly as I can, as lewdly as I can. Legally, these Keaches here.
Maddie's gonna be so mad.
And she speed team. What are you doing?
I'm doing.
Okay.
No dice, no life.
She stops and rushes to the edge of the stage. Sheet. For the first time tonight, she is a shred of emotion. Okay. She bends over so only I can hear her. Instead, I get quite a lovely view of her. Goods.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Same reason as the rest of the boys, to see a pretty girl dance for me.
You just went back into...
But that's not my Scottish accent. It's not. It's like neither. Which I like. Stragan. G'day.
Okay, try it.
G'day. My smile does nothing for her. She frowns, in fact. But I was trying to give her a compliment. Why aren't you happy? You're the sexiest... No, that's the word I can do.
Yeah.
You're the sexiest belly dancer in Triberg. That's what he said. She just shakes her head and says something, but I can't hear. What? She glares at me and the crowd yells at her to continue. Reed ignores me for the rest of her performance, and men cannot throw their money fast enough at her. All those coins on the stage, I wish I could rake up this kind of tip. Look at my face while I'm doing this. I need to use my dancing for profit too. Then maybe I could buy a nicer house or something. Maybe sexier clothes. God. Okay, g'day. I'll never be famous. I'll never be famous. They say we're not rappers. It hurts our feelings when they say that we're not rappers.
Yeah.
We're rappers. They think that rappers are invincible. We're vincible. It hurts our feelings when they say we're not rappers. Yeah. Nobody compliments the meal. Alright, I've tried everything. I did everything that Reed taught me. I used my body. I wore skimpy clothes. Why wasn't I rolling in money like she was? She'll never notice me like this. I walked through the night streets looking for anyone who wanted to dance. A noble man walks into the street from a house.
You don't have to be
a prostitute. No. You don't have to be
like a man.
And I lock onto him into something. I immediately run up to him and start showcasing myself. You look very handsome, stranger.
Well, I guess I'm still doing Russian.
I guess, yeah.
Leave me alone, ruffian.
Don't you want to dance? I'm the best dancer in Triberg. He scoffs.
Yeah. You don't look anything like Reed.
Her name cuts me open. Reed. Why was she ignoring me? I grab the man's clothes and yank him forwards. Am I not good enough for you?
What? Or me?
Or me? Or me? Why don't you like me? I'm sexy. I'm alluring. I can dance like the best of them. It hurts my feelings when you say I'm not sexy.
You're crazy. I'm pulling the guards. That's bad.
That was great. It sounded Scottish.
It didn't. Yeah, it did not sound Russian.
He breaks from me so fast that I'm sent to the ground. A crash
You're
against.
getting a lot of more practice than I am.
That's true. Yeah. I feel like you're also inherently much better at a Russian accent than I am at this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So it evens out. I crash against the
cobblestone.
I crash against the cobblestone hard, and I yelp in pain.
What have you become?
What have you become? Clanking metal tells me that he did indeed call the guards. Several armed men surround me and pick me off the ground. I thresh in their grip. Let go of me. Don't you know who I am? I'm Brett from Flight of the Conchords, New Zealand's fourth most popular comedy folk band. Let go. They tighten their grip. I glow purple.
No dice, no life, no!
I instantly calm down at the sound of her voice. Read. She appears in front of me.
Let her go. She broke no laws.
Why was Reed here? Did she see what happened? The guards hesitate. The guard. How would
The gads.
the guards.
The gads.
The guards hesitate. So she walks up to them and hands them a bag of coins. They look at each other and let me go, leaving us alone.
I
can't do
coming
it.
back.
I struggle to stand straight.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
What are you doing? Why are you here? I take her off guard with my question instead.
I've been following you.
What?
You've been worrying about me. I've seen the way you've been acting. And darling, it just isn't right. I know you better than this.
Why are you so worried about me? Have you tried turning it off and on again? I'm comedian Chris O'Dowd.
Isn't it obvious? Out of everyone in Freiburg, the one person I wanted to watch me dance was never there. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to say it. It's probably him. I'm a fool for you, and I don't know why. You can tell by the way I am saying this.
That I am very confused.
I'm trying to not be completely shitty at this Russian
It's
accent.
okay.
Thanks. I don't know if right then you were saying it's okay to be completely shitty or my accent is okay, but I'm gonna take it as
Whatever.
both.
Okay. Okay.
I just know that I can't watch you do this to yourself. You don't need to dance for other men.
But you dance for other men.
Because
Other men.
Because I need the money.
And a wizard told me.
And the wizard told my father that he could cure her if we bought his potion. But it is more than we can afford.
All this time.
In our poor Russian household.
Her power-hungry manipulations and sellouts, they've all been for her family. I'm so confused. Everything I knew has just been flipped upside down. I had no idea.
No dice, no life. I love you.
I freeze in shock. What did she just say?
I'm usually so much better at Russian accents, but it's
Yes,
just because
you are.
Yeah, and it's just, I feel like it's just because I've been listening to you say shitty accents.
Wow.
That
thanks.
I'm just like, how do accents? I forgot.
I feel like you're also partially just naturally shitty.
Right, thanks. Usually, though, I'm not as shitty at them
Same,
as I am
yeah.
at this moment in time.
It's okay. Look, I realize that this is a very important audition, but I'm just off my game. You know, I had a cold. I'm usually way better at all of these accents.
Usually way better at specifically just Russian. You've been on my mind more than I want to admit, and I never thought that... What?
Freddie, what?
What?
And I never thought I would meet a demon.
And I never thought I would meet a demon as feisty as you, even though all demons are kind of like that. But here you are.
Wow, are you speciesist? Speciesist?
Yes.
Yes, she did just say that. I reach out and pull her to me, kissing her deeply. Her gasp is muffled against me, but she quickly reciprocates. I was just at my lowest of lows, and now I couldn't be happier. I thought I had to become extremely wealthy and famous for her to even notice me, but all along, it wasn't what I wore or how much money I had. She liked me for me. Who would have guessed? After several passionate kisses, we break and fall on the floor in pieces. And I smirk at her. I smirk at her and she smiles back devilishly. Feisty enough for you?
That's just really funny to me, that accent. Because I know that Vex is subscribed to our channel.
Yeah, I think it's also kind of unfair that we don't have any personal Russian friends and subscribers, but we have Maddie and Vex.
You witch, unjinx me from your twisted spell.
We laughed and kissed again. Heidi, Heidi. We knew that neither of us had to use a drop of demon magic for just what just happened. Congratulations.
Wow, only 2 hearts?
Wow, great.
Let's
no
try.
dice, no life.
No dice, no life. I wanted to ask you.
Yes, Reed.
I thought it would be nice if we got married.
Oh, Reed, I...
That was your chance to get married!
Accept. I want to marry you too.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah, really. Just like in the books and fairy tales, love had come to meet us and had accompanied us to our most beautiful day. The marriage. Yep, nailed it.
Attracting a large audience. A wealthy noble approached us one day and asked that we become his private dancers. The deal was
Great.
too good to refuse, and we moved into the noble's home where we danced for him and his visitors. It became clear that he wanted more from us, and surprisingly, Reed was okay with it, since we were living so comfortably. So, she and I lived in the nobleman's harem, content with knowing that we were each other's only true love.
It's kind of nice.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if they're okay with it,
Yeah.
great.
That's another
Great.
one down.
One more to go. One more to go. One more to go. One more to go. We tried so hard, and we've gotten so far.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I
I hate this game.
hate life and also dice. Okay.